Hello guys, you're welcome to KeyStroke.IT. My name is Shima, and in this video we're going to be talking about strings. In the last one we spoke about variables and data types, and a string is one of those data types we spoke about. So in this video I want to further go into focus more on strings, and we're going to talk about something called string methods. Okay. So strings have these things that we'll call methods, and a method in programming, most or all programming languages have methods, and methods in Python look something like this. You can have a dot method, let me just say method, and parentheses like this. It's a method is not like typically called, you can have different names. I always wanted to use this to just show you this is the method. So you use this dot to add it to, let's just say a is the name of our variable, and we can say a dot this method, and then what this method does will happen to the variable or the content of our variable. So I hope that makes some kind of sense, but as we move on you understand exactly what I mean. So I'm just going to create a string here called, let's say, a variable here, and assign a string to it, say hello world. Okay, so we have hello world as the content of our variable a. So I'm going to go down here and use the print function. So the first one I want us to see is upper. There's a string method called .upper. So we'll take the name of our variable a, and then we'll add the .upper string to it. So it has these brackets, parentheses at the end of it. So this is typically what a method looks like in Python. So this is going to do for us is going to take our string and make it and capitalize every letter in the string. So let me hit Ctrl S. And by the way, today I'm using Sublime Text, not Idle, in case you notice how my text editor is looking different. So it's not F5 in this one, it's going to be Ctrl B to run. I'll just hit that. And we have hello world down here in all capitals. So that's what the .upper method does for us. So on to the next one, we can say .lower. I'm sure you can already guess what this one does. So I'm going to hit Ctrl B and run that, and you can see we don't have the capitalized H anymore. Everything is in lower cases. Or maybe I should just do that in all upper cases so that we can really see what happens. So run it again, and now you can see our all uppercase hello world is now in all lower cases. So that's what .lower does. Then we have .title. Let me just what did I just do? Okay. .title. So let me make that a small h. So what .title does, it's going to capitalize every first letter of every word in the string for us, which is this H and this W. So let me save that and hit Ctrl B to run. And you can see our small h is a capital H and our small w is now a capital W. Okay. So that is how .title works. And let me see. The next, okay, let's do .find. .find will, what it basically does, it will return the index of the first occurrence of whatever parameter. Let me just show you. If I say, let me say L, okay, and save that and hit Ctrl B, and it returns the index. It tells us the first L it finds is at index 2. Now another thing in programming is, you might be wondering why it's number 3 but it's showing us 2. In programming we always count from 0. So this is index 0, the H, and E is index 1, and then L is at index 2. So that is what .find does for us. If You can also, let me see, show you a double L. So save and hit Control B to run. We also have it at index 2. I'm just showing you that you can check for the occurrence of double character string. Let me just say, not just like for a single L, that kind of thing. So another thing about this is it will return a -1 if it is not found. So let's just check for index Z or Z, wherever you're from, and it returns a -1 because there's no Z in our string. Okay, so that's dot find. What else? Am I? Okay, dot replace. Let's see. Let's try dot replace. And what dot replace? It takes 2 arguments, and what happens there is it will replace the occurrence of the first one, the instance of the first one, with the second one. Like we have an E there. Let me just do that. Now use a comma, and then we insert what we want to replace our E with there. So let me just use a Z or Z, and let's run that. Control B, and we now have HZ Hello World. And maybe let's do that for O. We have 2 O's. Let's do it for the O. So save and run, and we have Hell's World. Okay, so that is basically that for string methods. Like, you can read more about this, like, to just and practice. Obviously practice. It's not good to just read alone. The thing with programming is the more you do the actual work, the better it is for you. Like, it sticks with you permanently. So it's better to practice than to just read. Okay, so now I want to tell you about something called F strings, formatted strings. It's when you take let me just say, create a variable called name, let's say, and we can have, my name is Shima, obviously. I'm a TU guy from Nigeria. And F strings, let's use the print function once again. Now an F string, just you use an F. It can be a lowercase f or an uppercase F before a string. You see how the color of the F just changed there? Let me show you that we can also use a lowercase f. Whatever F you prefer to use, you can have it there. Now I can go inside my quotes and say my name is, and then in the curly braces here, I'll include the name of our variable here. And what this is going to do is it's going to pass like the value of this variable into this place, so we can use it to dynamically feed information into our strings basically. So let me just put that there and hit Ctrl S to run, Ctrl B to save, and you can see it prints my name is Shima. It passes this into that. So that is what a formatted string does. This can be very useful in programming. Although you get to know that as you move on, just as I did. Like, one of the things when I started programming was like, okay, real world use cases, like how do we, this is just, yeah, I get that you might feel that way as well, but like, we'll get to practical things very soon. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video, and if I was of any help to you, please like and subscribe. It takes some effort to make these videos, be it as short as it is, but alright, just like and subscribe. Thank you.